appreciate you coming down here this morning. We've got some fun stuff to share with you. I think everybody knows today's about notebooks, and we've got some exciting new notebooks that we want to tell you the story about how we created these things and what they are and why we're so excited about them. Before we get going on notebooks though, I want to really zoom out and kind of cover the state of the Mac, where we're at with momentum and results. So I've asked Tim Cook, our Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, to take us through the state of the Mac. Tim?
Thank you, Steve. Good morning. This is the Macintosh product lineup today. Very clean, very focused, and very successful. In fact, in our last reported quarter, we sold 2.5 million Macs, and this set a new company record. This didn't just start in the last quarter. In fact, in several quarters in a row, we've been growing at 2 to 3 times the market rate of growth. You may wonder why that's the case, and I'd like to take you through why we think it's the case. First and foremost, better computers. The Macintosh is far superior to anything else on the market, and we have computers like the iMac, the all-in-one design that Apple pioneered, and products like the MacBook Air, the ultra-thin, ultra-portable that we announced earlier this year, and really reset the whole category of thin and light. And with those better computers comes better software. Software like Leopard. I think virtually everyone agrees that Leopard is far ahead of Vista. And software like iLife, the best digital lifestyle suite on the market that allows you to enjoy photos and create movies and make music and make websites, all in an integrated fashion. And products like iWork, the absolute best productivity package on the market. Number 3, compatibility. When many people looked at the Mac in the past, they were concerned about switching because they were afraid the Mac wouldn't fit in a Windows environment. We fixed that by including Boot Camp on every single Macintosh we ship, which enables Windows to run natively on the Mac. Now we also work with third parties on products like Fusion and Parallels, which allows the Mac OS and Windows to run side by side for that person who wants to run the occasional Windows program. Now when I look at this, frankly, it sends a shiver up my spine. But the fact is it's working. It's removing the fear just like an insurance policy does, whether you use it or not. In fact, if you look at Walt Mossberg and the Wall Street Journal's observation, I think it's very insightful. 16 years of reviews, I've never had anything like the amount of email I'm getting from lifelong Windows users who are thinking about switching. Compatibility. The next up is something we didn't do. Vista. Now, you may wonder, why is Vista on the list? I think it's fair to say that Vista hasn't lived up to everything that Microsoft hoped to do. And consequently, it's opened doors for a lot of people to consider switching to the Mac. And this has given us an opportunity, and Apple has been the beneficiary of this. Maybe Peter Burrows of Business Week summed it up best when he said, Vista looks like it could turn out to be one of the greatest missteps in technology history. So Vista. Now with great products and a compatibility message, you have to follow that up with great marketing. And the Mac PC ad has really struck a chord with so many switchers. You know, they tell a story and people listen. I'd like to play one of these for you now.
Hello, I'm Mac, and I'm the PC.
Well, you know, this is something that has a particular reason, so we thought you might have a better audience. I'm not worried about losing any of my subjects to you. I'm still the king. Well, actually, all your subjects have to do is bring the PC from out the store.
were vanished.
Isn't it great? Number 6, retail stores. We began our journey in the retail stores just over 7 years ago. And today we have almost 250 stores in 8 countries. And they greet 400,000 visitors each day. And most importantly, still 50% of the Macintoshes they sell are to people who are new to the Mac, making the people underneath the Macintosh tent get larger and larger. We opened several stores over the summer. I'd like to show you a photo of a couple of these. This is our new store, our first store in Australia. It's in Sydney. It's phenomenal. And this is our first entry into China, in Beijing, that opened right before the Olympics. Both of these stores have gotten off to a great start. And so these are the 6 reasons that we would attribute to Macintosh's momentum: better computers and software, compatibility, Vista, marketing, and retail stores. There are clearly others that people could list, but we believe these are the primary reason for the momentum of the Macintosh. Now, as I said in the beginning, this just didn't begin. In fact, if you look at the history, what you would see is that Mac has outgrown the market for the last 14 of 15 quarters. That's almost 4 years. It's phenomenal. And you can look at the slope of that curve. There have been some key milestones along the way, like our transition to Intel. It was the sole quarter we went below the line, where we had more demand than we had supply. And then there was the Vista announcement and Leopard, which really accelerated our sales. Now, since we're growing faster than the market, obviously the unit share that's coming out of that is growing. I'm very pleased to show you that in U.S. retail, we've gone from a single-digit number just a few years ago to now the Macintosh represents 18% of unit sales in U.S. retail. And what's more impressive than this is if you look at revenue share, because we focus on fully featured systems and we don't compromise on quality, our revenue share is over 31%. That means that 1 out of every $3 that's spent on computers in U.S. retail is spent on the Macintosh. What a difference a few years makes. Now, this isn't just happening in retail. If you look in education, we've surpassed Dell to become the top supplier of notebooks for all of education with a stunning 39% unit share. And if you drill down a little further and look at our progress at a major university, and this is a major university that you would recognize, look at what's occurred. It's breathtaking. Moving from 15% all the way to almost 50%. It's fabulous. Now, for those of you that are not as close to the universities, and many universities now require a computer when a college student comes on campus. And that university selects among a group of computers and places them on a list, and the student has choice of what they would like to pick. And of course, we work really hard to get the Macintosh to be one of the choices. This is one such school. And I challenge you to find the PCs in the audience. Now, if you take all of this, the success in retail, the success in education, over the 4-year growing faster than the market, maybe the best way to distill this down into one simple chart to show that momentum is to look at the total units that we've shipped. We added 800,000 in 2006, 1.8 million to clear the 7 million mark in 2007. And now in 2008, through the first 3 fiscal quarters, we've already equaled all of 2007. This is momentum, and that is the state of the Mac. Thank you.
Well, with that at our backs, let's talk about notebooks. Now, before we get into the actual notebooks themselves, we want to talk about some technologies and discoveries that we've made that let us look at and build notebooks in some new ways. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is some new ways to build notebooks. And I'd like to ask Johnny Ive, our Senior Vice President of Design, to come up and take us through that.
Good morning. I'd like to take just a couple of moments to tell you about, I think, a real breakthrough that we've had in how we can design and actually build our notebooks. I'd like to start by really giving you a sense of context, by giving you a sense of the sorts of problems and challenges and issues that really preoccupy us when we're designing this class of product. Now, to do that, I'd like to show you how we actually build our current 15-inch MacBook Pro. It's a product that some of you will be familiar with. Now, one of the most significant challenges when you're designing a product that is as thin and as light as a MacBook Pro is actually making it strong, making it robust, making it torsionally rigid. Now, I think you'd be surprised to know that the aluminium enclosure that you can actually see makes a relatively small contribution to the product's overall structure. Now, the structure's primarily derived from this. This is an internal frame. It's actually made from, it's a magnesium die casting. It's made of multiple parts that are then assembled into the bottom case. And the bottom case is a very thin aluminium pressing. Now, it's this combination, this composite, that starts to create a strong system, a robust system. Now, the palm rest, which is also made from a thin piece of aluminium, requires the same sort of internal structure. So there's a series of stiffening plates and internal structural frames that are actually welded to the underside of the palm rest. And you can see that these internal frames also provide the support for the trackpad and for the keyboard. And then finally, we add this plastic gasket, and that helps us control the reveal of the junction between the palm rest and the bottom case. Now, even though the current 15-inch MacBook Pro is absolutely best in class in terms of its size and weight, we have been looking for a new way of solving these problems. And for years, we've been looking for a better way of building a notebook. And we think we found it. We had a really significant breakthrough that culminated in the design and manufacture of this product. This is our MacBook Air. There is no way that you could build a product that is as thin, that's as light, and importantly, that's as strong and robust as the MacBook Air, given the architecture that I just described. So rather than start with a very thin piece of aluminium and then add multiple parts of internal structure, we discovered that if we started with a thick piece of aluminium and actually removed material to create mechanical features in the structure, we discovered we could make a much lighter, but importantly, much stronger part. And that's exactly how we make the palm rest for the MacBook Air. So we make the palm rest actually from this solid piece of aluminium. This is an aluminium extrusion that's been blanked, and then goes through multiple stages that include laser scanning, laser piercing, and then CNC machining. That's computer numerically controlled machining. And I'm just going to show you a few of those stages. And we start off by creating the locating features. Now these are the features that are constant with the part, that follow it all the way through the process. Now we then go through a very noisy stage, which we call rough cutting, where we're removing large amounts of material very quickly. We create the holes for the keycaps, and then machine the perimeter. And at this stage we also create some of the mechanical features, like some of the screw bosses. And then towards the end we finally bead blast the part and then anodize it. Now, one of the fantastic things about aluminium is how recyclable it is. So that at each of these distinct stages we're continually collecting the material and cleaning it and then recycling it. So we started with a solid slab of aluminium, high-grade aluminium, that weighed over 2.5 pounds. And we end with this remarkably precise part that now only weighs 1/4 of a pound. And it's not only incredibly light, it's very, very strong. That one part, just that single part, forms the structure for the MacBook Air. Now, it really is this highly precise aluminium unibody enclosure that made this product possible. So this new way of building a notebook that we pioneered here, I think, obviously has a relevance beyond the MacBook Air. And we've been working super hard on trying to design some new unibody enclosures for some new notebooks. Thank you.
So, a new way to build our notebooks. We also have some new graphics for notebooks. Vedio came to us many months ago and talked to us about an amazing graphics part that they wanted to build that would combine the chipset and an extremely powerful embedded graphics processor all in one part for a desktop computer. And we said, this is fantastic, but we'd like to use it in a notebook. Can we work together on this? And we've been working together with NVIDIA for many, many months, and they've created something really great. And it is, they've dubbed it, this is the chip here, and they have dubbed it the NVIDIA GeForce 9400M. It's an amazing chip. It again combines the chipset and the GPU onto one die. 70% of the die area is the GPU. So 70% of that die area is GPU, 30% is the chipset. There's 16 parallel graphic cores on it. You can actually see them on the chip and count them if you'd like. And they deliver 54 gigaflops of graphics performance. So this thing's a stunner in terms of performance. And what we found in our tests is this delivers up to 5 times faster graphics than the integrated graphics we've been using. Up to 5 times faster. So, what's it look like when we take it out in the real world and play some games on it? As you can see, from about 3x all the way up over 6x speedups. Real world performance. Now, if we compare this with the Pro graphics we've been shipping in the MacBook Pros, this is what we see. We've been shipping the 8600M in that MacBook Pro you just saw Johnny assemble. We're at 55% for heavy-duty 3D graphics performance. 55% instead of just around 10% where we've been. This is huge. And if you look at overall graphics performance, we're up at 82% of the highest end graphics we've been shipping in our Pro notebooks. So we are thrilled with the performance of this chip. The GeForce 9400M, 5 times faster graphics. And we've got some great new graphics for notebooks. What else? Well, we've got a new trackpad for notebooks. We've got a gorgeous, large, multi-touch glass trackpad that we've been working on for a long time that's about to see the light of day in our new notebooks. It's 39% larger tracking area than we've ever had before. It's multi-touch for gestures. It's glass for silky smooth travel. And we've optimized the coefficient of friction on the glass, so it's just really beautiful. Now you could say, where's the button? Well, the entire trackpad is the button now. So if you've ever had to search for the button, you no longer have to search for the button. The whole trackpad's the button. It gives you more area on the trackpad, and it keeps you from hunting for that button. You can get multi-buttons via software. So if you're a Windows user coming from Windows and you like that right-click button, no problem. Just turn it on in Preferences and you've got it. And we've added some new 4-finger gestures that are really nice. So let me run through some of the gestures that we've shipped on prior notebooks and show you the new ones we've added. Of course, we have 1-finger gestures. And we have some nice 2-finger gestures. And we have some nice 3-finger gestures. And we've added some 4-finger gestures now. So Expose, a great way to get in and out of Expose. And a great way to get to app switching almost instantly. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, a multi-touch glass trackpad, a new trackpad for notebooks. So let's take these technologies and more and make some notebooks. Today we're introducing our new MacBook Pro. So, some of you are familiar with our current MacBook Pro. As Johnny pointed out, it is the best in class in the industry. This is what most pros in a lot of fields aspire to. And today, we're going to replace it with this. Again, from that to that. And it's gorgeous. Full glass, instant on LED displays. You can see how thin the display is. All the connectors on one side. It's just gorgeous. So, precision aluminum unibody enclosure, LED backlit display, next generation graphics, a multi-touch glass trackpad, a mini DisplayPort connector, and we'll talk about this. We're putting this on all our new products now, and it's environmentally responsible product. So let's take a look at each of these. Now, we have a lot more innovation that we're not going to talk about today.
Things we've invented over the years: backlit keyboards, built-in eyesight cameras and microphones, stereo speakers, the magnetic latch to get rid of all of the latching mechanisms and stuff.